Once again, we find ourselves in the world of divergences of darkness. In this case, in its greatest form, the fan fork. And we are going to places Spain, whose cultures are divided into Castilian to the east, the Spanish to the west, and the Portugalicians to the northwest and southwest. And talking about the west and the Americas, our empire is divided. To the north lies the Colombian alliance, and to the south our foothold in the Americas. It is time to destroy the Colombian alliance once and for all and reclaim our rightful lands. We began by sending reinforcements from the peninsula and preparing an offensive in Panama. One of the first battles of the war was the Battle of Cartagena de Indias, the first of many decisive victories. After this victory, we started an offensive, slowly advancing and winning battle after battle. The resistance was fierce. We also had to send our navy to pressure them further. In fact, even our southern territories we deemed as safe were getting sabotaged by enemy rebels. We were advancing through the forest with much better armies. Even though they tried to mobilize more troops to try and stop us, sometimes even getting to defeat us, that was not enough to stop us from taking Mexico City. The war is finally over. After many years of battles and intense combat, we have finally gotten to destroy the Colombian alliance and restore what once was the Spanish Empire to its former glory in the Americas. Now, we have to think what to do with the newly regained territories. What I decided to do is give them some autonomy and reform the viceroyalty of New Spain, ensuring some peace within our peoples. Now, it is time for us to change focus and look back at the peninsula, where we will build some ports and some factories to start our industrialization process. So that's what we did. We built ports in all the country and we built some factories here and there. There is a problem though, because farmers in our country have no land, while the church is holding all of it. We have decided to step in, even though the Pope tried to stop us. This has caused an uproar within our society, so we have decided to pass some reforms to stop this from becoming a larger conflict. In this case, increasing vote. It is time for us to look for some colonies. In this case, I have chosen Futa Jalon as our next objective. So, we dispatched our fleet and sent them to conquer their capital. The war was easy, barely facing any resistance because of our mighty army. While we were invading, some very bad news came from America. It seems to be that some Colombian rebels are still raiding our lands from Kinki. We tried to send them an ultimatum, but they refused, so it's time for war against them. So, we readied our armies and started to attack them. We fought in several battles, such as in the Villa dos Sotos battle, one of our most decisive victories. We have finally won the Californian War, severely weakening Kinki, making them sue for peace. Meanwhile, in Africa, we got the territories we wanted. Now, things are cooking up in India. Thanks to our influence in the region, we were given some parts of it. We fought some wars for even more territories, and we invaded Burma thanks to an event, thus increasing our empire, our influence, and our military size. With the acquisition of India sorted out, it's time for us to start developing a railway network across the country. So that's what we did. Now, a new war is going to start. In this case, it's between our vassal, the Sisandine Viceroyalty, and the Incan Empire. Now, the endless war has started. Even though we have taken some heavy casualties, we had a great hit of luck. This is because, in the middle of the war, the Coyao had rebelled against the Incans, helping us in our war. And thus, the war became much easier, ending a few months after the revolt, and thus giving us a clear victory over the Incan Empire. Now that the Incan Empire has been destroyed, we can assert our control in the region to the bountiful rivers and valleys in India, and most importantly, the green hills of Europe, where our empire was born and shall be reborn in this new era. I hope you like this video. On the next video, I will try to center more around Europe, and hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, and see you next time.